this open is the current list of raid bosses that are out there right now. Oh, we can make it huge. So these are the raid bosses. These are the tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ambipom are creepy and disturbing. So is Aipom. So your tier 1 raids are generally not really like meta relevant Pokemon. You're looking for the shiny version. So in this list, these are all the shiny variants. Like Psyduck is normally yellow, blue. So a lot of people do tier 1 raids just for shiny hunting and nothing else. In your tier 2 raids right now, the best Pokemon in the tier 2s is the Alola Executor. Alola Executor is a decent grass and decent dragon attacker. He's an okay gym defender. Regular Executor is a better gym defender, but he has some use in the meta. Then you've got your tier 4s, or sorry, 3, these guys. Gengar is a decent ghost attacker. Not the best, but you can't get the best anymore, so Gengar is pretty good. And Machamp is one of the best, if not the best, fighting type Pokemon. So these two are like worth for sure. And then your 4s, Tyranitar is probably your most meta relevant. He's a good dark attacker. Bite Crunch Tyranitar is like pretty great. And then Snorlax is one of your best gym defenders. So if you want something to put in a gym, Snorlax is good. We live in NA, so we get Azelf. Azelf is one of the best psychic attackers. So if you can get it on a Azelf raid, that has value.
10 seconds.
Then the EX raid is Deoxys, who's not good for anything. But if you get an EX invite, it's basically free. It's a special invite that you use only for that raid. It's basically free XP, so just, I don't know, do it. Yeah, Azelf is pretty good. Like, unless you have a Shadow Ball Mewtwo hanging around or whatever, some Mewtwo, you probably don't have a better psychic attacker than Azelf. You will most likely never get an official Pokemon on PC. The fact that one exists on phone is exciting. You got my phone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Meatyard. Everybody say thank you to Meatyard. He went and got my phone for me when I don't know where I left it. But the fact that they made a Pokemon phone game at all is not something I would have normally expected. They'll never make a PC game. It's Nintendo. It's always going to be on Nintendo systems. Meatyard is having a really hard time catching Azelf too. So raid bosses all have a lower % chance to be caught. Azelf has a particularly low, even more than usual low chance to be caught. Like Azelf's, I think it's like 8%. Like it's basically the worst. So if you do an Azelf raid and you don't catch the Pokemon, don't feel too bad because most people aren't catching the Pokemon. Yeah, if they patched it, that would be nice. Or they just plan on having him in raids for a long time. So they'll like, you'll get it eventually. Sword and Shield is technically not a home console. Yeah, because the Switch can be used as a home console, I guess. I hope that when Sword and Shield comes out, the docked controls using a controller are better than they were for Let's Go. Let's Go, you can't use a controller for Let's Go. You can only use one of the dog ears. You can't even use both dog ears on a controller. You just use left or right in a teeny tiny little one-handed motion. It's fucking ridiculous. So if they could get rid of that for Sword and Shield, that would be real helpful. I don't really ever play my Switch docked, so I didn't know any of this. I had only played it as a Game Boy, and then I went to play it on stream, and it was quite a learning discovery to learn I couldn't use a controller, and I had to use one tiny dog ear. We did get BlizzCon tickets through our good friend Cattle Prod. I didn't get in, Meteor didn't get in, but Cattle Prod did and got 2 tickets for us. So Kai BlizzCon is on. See you there. See you there. Via Cattle Prod. If you see Cattle Prod in chat later, tell him thank you. Because he's nice. Let me know if I'll be seeing you at the BlizzCons. People out there in the chats. No, Stukov silence. Stop. Let's think about what ult we're gonna take. So the enemy team has a new Barak. They have Stukov. His silence stun would cancel. So it's probably not going to be Salvation. There's a lot of interrupts for Salvation. 2 from a new Barak, potentially 3 with Cocoon. 1 from Stukov. Either of his ults would also interrupt it. Doesn't matter which one. Yeah. And then Murky, if he has Octo, would also interrupt. So I'm not really into that. Talking about BlizzCon in May is when the tickets go on sale. We have no choice. This is when the tickets go on sale.
Oh, the possibilities. Come, let's go. You won't get past me.
I'm wondering if I'm going to be going as a regular human being, as like as a trip, as a vacation, rather than working at the convention and doing like developer interviews and streaming like I normally do. That would be weird. It's been about 4 years since I went to BlizzCon as a non like press working. That would be neat. That would be neat to just go and hang out. Actually watch panels for once. Pog. No, I had a great time last year. One of my favorite developer interviews I've ever done with Alana Bashinsky.
Come, let's go.
And Jade. I don't remember his last name, but that was a great dev interview on Orphea. And the art of bringing Orphea to life. Hey, Jazzy! I just saw tonight in my DMs that you messaged me like 2 weeks ago. And I didn't notice, and I'm sorry. I did not do good. BlizzCon is definitely an experience. It's one of my favorite conventions to go to. Very unique feel. Very different. If you've been to a lot of gaming or like conventions, like anime convention or whatever, BlizzCon is different. I've been to a lot of cons, and BlizzCon's probably my favorite.
You won't get past me.
We set up the bomb.
Thank you, my friend.
Did you get your ticket? I had a friend who got in and got me a ticket, so yes. It's happening. That stun was good. I'm proud of that. I saw you moved and you were setting up your new house, and then your dog cut their paw. I've been reading your Twitter a lot, just not my own DMs. Your desk looks really nice. I had a really great time at last year's BlizzCon. Had a really great hotel. The 2 before, last year, 2018, I had a great hotel. 17 and 16, hotel situation was fucked. So that was really nice. I stayed at the Marriott, so I was right there, very close. 11 out of 10, convenient and amazing. the 2 years before we stayed at Airbnbs, like fucking forever far away. 18 was good. 17 was the worst though, because 17, the Airbnb we stayed at, I swear to God, was a 40-minute drive away. It was beyond obnoxious and holy shit. So that was really nice. I know that has nothing to do with the con itself, but it was a big nice for me. Ask Starby if you ever get to talk to her about her epic fucking drive for an audio cable. Ugh. Not fun. Not fun. But I had like really great in it. Like I do not just streaming, which I do at BlizzCon and is really fun. And I had a great stream with Karina, the senior animator for HOTS, Karina Kingdom. She's the best. But we also did like sit down interviews with a bunch of devs, and those were really good last year. Like they were particularly memorable and really nice. Lana's the best. Probably the only interviews I ever feel like were more memorable for me, not enjoyed, but more memorable, was Matt Villers at PAX East when Deckard Cain was announced, or ADAB, Alan Zabiri, when he was the game director for HOTS at Gamescom in Germany when Kel'Thuzad was released. I mean, I talked to a lot of people who worked on Kel'Thuzad, like Kyle Dates and stuff, but just getting to talk to Captain ADAB in person was really cool. You know, he's a tank main, and his favorite character is Johanna to play. And then all the Strammers and other people who were there, like Carbot and stuff, we all went out to dinner with all the devs, and I sat right next to Captain ADAB and Dunk Train and Steph, Ferocious Steph, and we talked about why we liked or disliked Chromie. It was a good time. IV87's not bad. For me, for my legendary Pokemon, I try to do enough raids where I get 6 that are above 90% IV. Not always possible, depending on how many raids you can get into. Like my Giratinas, I don't have 6 above 90. Like I think I have a couple that are like 87 and 84, and it's just because I couldn't get any more Giratina raids in before he left. That's my goal. I know when Dunk Trank was alive, remember? Rest in peace. Dunk Train and I both hate Chromie, and Steph loves Chromie. So it was the two of us making our case why we hate Chromie, and Steph trying to defend her all to Alan Dabiri. It was a really great time. BlizzCon is, generally speaking, always the first weekend in November, which is usually like the 2nd, the 5th, somewhere in there. But that's what it's been all of the time in recent living memory. Fun fact, Dunk Train and I started playing HOTS, and streaming HOTS, I should say, the same week. He's dead though, and I'm still here. Now we could sit down again with a new game director of HOTS and talk about why we still hate Chromie in 2019. It would be KAO Milker. I've had some great interviews with KAO. A really good one actually at BlizzCon in 2017, that terrible hotel year. I had a great interview with KAO that was really awesome. Is he actually dead? No, he just doesn't stream anymore. I always, when somebody like isn't present, I always just say they're dead. Like today, Warak was almost late to the Heroes Hearth stream, and Workhorse was asking me where he was, and I was like, I don't know, he's dead. Like that's just what I do. It's inappropriate. I'm sorry. Noza Joza just subscribed for 33 months in a row. Noza Joza, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. You get a dinosaur. 33 months. Longest sub Twitch streamer. Hell yeah, boy. 33 months is a lot of time. That's like, you're a vet.
I won't let you harm my people.
Do you still hate Chromie after her rework? Yes. Just dead. Yeah, DED dead. Fake dead. I say it all the time about basically everyone. You're late to stream, you're dead. You didn't answer your phone, probably dead. Dead. Went to the movies tonight instead of streaming, also dead. Oh, I tried, girl. I brought you Johanna, and then I tried to shield you. None of it was enough. I moved Johanna not because she was in danger. Johanna seemed fine. Because I was hoping she could, in some way, shape, or form, save Sylvanas. Why did you grab me? To peel for Sylvanas, since both tanks. How do I find more people to do raids with? Usually, you get a local Discord group.
A mortar punisher has set its sights upon us. Kill it!
We have 2 tanks. If one of them could peel at some point, that would just be fantastic. I'll get you a link. Remind me when this game is over. So there's this site called the Sylph Road, and they're a Pokemon Go community thing. They do all kinds of stuff, but one of the things they do is organize all of those Discord groups so that they're easy to find. They also do the data mining and technical math of the storm on Pokemon Go to find out catch percentage rates for Azelf. We only actually know the number because of the Sylph Road, or shiny rates, or things like that. What is the link? I don't have it, but I could get it for you. Oh, there is a command, isn't there? It's probably just Sylph or Sliff Road. Probably, yeah. I don't know how it's spelled. It's SLYLPH, I think? Shit. There it is. Rima's got it. Thank you, Rima. There it is. So you go there, you find where you live on the map, and find your Discord group. And then, I'm not gonna lie, they're probably gonna make you jump through hoops to join it. So there's a lot of people who cheat and spoof when they play Pokemon Go. So in order to kind of not have spoofers in their Discords, they make you do weird shit like take a picture of your character facing backwards and post it in this channel, and then we'll add you. That's what mine made me do anyway. I had a backwards picture of my character, my trainer.
Be vigilant and true.
Choose a talent.
Well, things are looking real good for us right now. We're up our 20s. Wow, that was a fucking fierce fight right there. We just slew those people. Wow. I think we should have just taken a keep. Since we're up 20 and we got a triple kill, probably should have just pushed keep. But, like, it's fine. We're dominating. We can play conservatively if we want. We can play however we darn well please.
You fought well this day, my warriors. You know what to do. Slay the Guardians. Unleash the Punisher. Go now!
Whee! I have Holy Nova now. I can clear a lot better. I forgot what level we were. We're just coasting through this game. I'm on like autopilot. It's hard to be winning so much. There's an arcane Punisher too. Like if we play okay, this could easily be game with an arcane Punisher and how dominant we've been in these team fights. We don't have any significant lead right now. They got 20. I just feel like we've had really good team fights. So let's see. Oh no, March of the Murlocs. Nobody wants to be touched by a Murloc. Fake egg. Not the real egg. I wonder if I could have grabbed her while she was getting pushed by Stukov. I didn't think about it till just now, but I wonder if I could have just grabbed her and then he was pushing her out and I pulled her back in. Kind of want to try, but man, would that be hard to set up. We did get the keep. We didn't push further. We're playing pretty safe and pretty conservatively, which is fine. And yeah, we're up keep now. Feels good. I love this skin because of the like glowy skirt bits here. Really cool looking, these things. None of the other skins, none of the other Neo Anduin skins have it. I root that guy, back up. Let's get a good bomb in here. Kind of waiting for like our Tannis to like slide in and do crazy stuff. Yeah, for how dominant we've been in the game, we're playing very gently. We get a camp, and then we go leave to clear other lanes. We give them time to clear. You guys are good. We get a kill, and then we go get a camp, and like, you know, we're winning, but we're trying to not be like aggressive. Most of the team fights have been them pushing into us. Very funny. It'll not be funny if we end up throwing and losing, because we could have won on several occasions. But if we win, it'll just be like a really relaxed, chill win. Right, that time I pulled you out because it cleanses. Uh-oh. Is the prophecy coming true? Are we throwing? I just said it. I hope I didn't make it so.
Claim it in my name.
So I pulled Johanna there because she was in the Ring of Frost, and the pull is a cleanse. So she, you know, wouldn't be in the Ring of Frost anymore, technically. Try to get a pick on Stukov, I guess. We didn't really just have enough people. Good try, though. No big deal. Art we don't have for another 18 seconds, so what we're looking to do here is just poke. Even that. No, Nox isn't allowed in here. He was bad today. He ripped a pillow. So Nox is in trouble. He's in trouble for his pillow ripping. He's a bad boy. What kind of Omega tier bad boy rips a pillow? Get him, Joe. I'm in the cocoon. I would like freedom. Doesn't matter. We're just destroying. I'm gonna try to heal you through these Murlocs, but not gonna lie, they do a poop ton of damage when we just keep standing in them. Alright. Not throwing. That's good. We had a little hiccup there. We had a little bad team fight, but not a throw. He like tore open just a little hole in one of the corners, and then he started pulling all the stuffing out, and there was stuffing everywhere. So we can restuff the pillow, and we could probably sew the little hole shut because it's not very big. But it's like the principle of the what the fuck were you doing ripping up that pillow, you jerk? Stunned by the Punisher. Pulled by Artanis. And then rooted by me. GG. Nice game. Very relaxing game. A good way to play our demotion game. Good way to not be demoted. This was shrines. That's what he'd like you to think, that he must destroy. It's raining like crazy outside, too.